Highfield's line of sport models leverage the awesome capability of their patrol cousins with the same high-tensile chromated and powder-coated aluminum hulls, oversized Orca Hypalon tubes, and self-draining cockpits. But the more recreational-focused sport models add elements of luxury and comfort for the discerning yet adventurous spirits among us. With a super deep 26-degree dead rise, the Sport 760 has the capability to go anywhere in comfort, which makes them ideal for exploring new destinations. Sport model layouts also prioritize comfort for entertaining guests while maximizing storage without limiting mobility around the boat. Soft diamond-stitched upholstery and EVA foam decking provide the utmost in comfort. The aft entertainment section of the Sport 760 is incredible because you have a 9-foot 6-inch beam, you have a 6-foot bench, which can easily fit 4 people or a spot to nap. The fridge and stowable table are both standard equipment on the Sport 760. And it is somewhat unusual to have this much space, and you can have dining for 4, 5, maybe even you could squeeze 6 people in here. And if you're vacationing, this is the perfect spot to sit back and relax for the afternoon. And you'll notice in the stern here, we've got 4 cup holders on the table and another 3 on this aft-facing bench, which, by the way, is one of the best spots to sit when you're underway. The Sport 760 has perhaps my favorite helm. First of all, it's got the big console with the wraparound windshield. And this one has the T-top, which provides shade on those long crossings. As you can see, that can come in handy sometimes. It also comes standard with this heavily bolstered set of seats with flip-up benches. So when you're standing in the rough seas, you've got a perfect sight line, and it's easy to manage the wave height. But if you're on a long journey and your feet get a little sore, put the bolster down, and you can sit very easily. They've even added a little footrest to keep your feet nice and comfortable when underway. And as with all sport models, you do get LED backlit console switching, which is nice to know which elements are on and which are not. And I do like the blue LED courtesy lighting. There is even more storage below the console, although our fridge compressor takes up a little bit of space. And for those little small items, we have a little cubby box. And that wide beam provides plenty of space to get around either side of the console. And forward, we have seating for another 4 people. So 6 aft and 4 forward is comfortable seating for 10 when you're on anchor or on a mooring ball. And there's even more storage under the console. There's even enough room for a portable head. However, what's really cool is we have a massive sun pad that simply slides into place. No latches, no need for supports, and it will stay there in a swell. And this is perhaps the best spot to sit when you're near a beach. And something that is a must-have on every inflatable boat is a platform at the back, and there's standard equipment on the Sport 760. These make it really easy if you need to do a couple of engine checks and of course from entering and reboarding from the water, especially if you have a little reboarding ladder like we do to port. Serious drop testing and rollover requirements for commercial certification were completed on the Patrol 760. These tests are performed with the boats fully loaded, which in the 760's case includes 1,430 kilograms of ballast. Sport models use the exact same hull as the Patrol with 6 and 10 millimeter aluminum stringers. On the water, that translates into comfort and durability. And overall, it's this hull that provides all that capability. This hull and these big tubes. You are always dry as a bone. Another thing I really like is the visibility out the helm. Whether you're sitting or standing, you have the perfect view. And even when you're accelerating, the nose never clears the horizon on you, so always can see over top of it. And I also like the fact, because these boats are so light, their planing speeds are really low. So if it does get really rough, you can slow this boat right down to 14, 13 knots and just stay on plane, which is really nice. Big reverse chimes provide lift while helping hold the hull in place when making sharp turns. And at the end of the day, this boat's about exploring. After all, yesterday we went beyond the horizon and back in a single day. almost 180 nautical miles in all. Just think of how much adventuring you could do on one tank of fuel when you can go that far and not worry about what the condition's like when you come back. So if you're looking for a boat that you really can put serious miles on in pretty serious conditions, you might want to check out Highfield's Sport 760. You've got a boat that can really run some miles, get you beyond the horizon and back in a single day.
Never waste my time, you are I want. Neither of us wanna be alone.